Alright, and we're back for Skellige's glory!
You've got the heart
of an
uncrate.
Alright, and we're back. I decided to cut the video and make this last bit a separate video just for the sake of my uploading times. It can take forever, so if this ends up being short, then great. If we end up losing and having to go one more try at round 9, at win 9, that's fine too. But back to the game. Let's see what we have here. We have a pretty good start actually, but not. Hey, we have Milton and Mad Charge, which is okay. But let's be honest with ourselves. Let's not think that that's ever gonna work out in this round.
Witchers never die in their beds.
That's an interesting play. Almost makes me believe that maybe he has something there that he's got a few witches in his hands, and by locking it right off the bat, we're preventing at least 9 to 11 points worth of damage. So clever lad, huh? Clever lad. You know, I'm almost tempted to shoot Mage again and bring one of these over to my side. Could be massive, could be just such a huge play, but the odds of getting it right is at 66%, and plus of getting the right shoot also 66-ish%, I believe. And then you combine those two together and all of a sudden your odds really go down. But we don't have much else, and this is going to be a very, very difficult round. Not that I'm looking to win it, but we could maybe go. Let's go Phantom here. No. Let's just play Herald here. The reason I'm doing. So the reason I'm going Herald here is because I'm looking at this round. I don't believe we have a chance of winning it, because with Black Rayla being powered up and me not having another lock in hand right now, she's gonna get out of hand, and well, that's pretty good. I mean, Yennefer's Invo would be pretty nice too.
Dance with me, death.
That's okay. That's pretty good still. Yeah, let's do this. Let's get that value out. Very aggressive. Very, very aggressive. Still, very good by him. I'm always thinking we can drop down Milton here as well. Maybe go Milton here, like so.
A noble plan indeed, I say.
You know, it's a very, very slow, but at least the concept here of putting down Milton is he'll play a card and we can then decide whether we feel like a pass is valid or not. Yeah, the Black Rayla is just too much value.
Ho, I sense trouble.
Once again, Serenova just comes down, doesn't do anything. I mean, he must have tried. He must have gotten this somewhere early in the draft and said, yeah, we're gonna make this work. We're gonna make this work. And then another card came knocking just and was like, listen, I know you wanted to make that work. I know, you really felt it, but unfortunately, just I'm here. I'm better. That's, if you put me in your deck, you have a bigger chance of winning than trying to revolve your whole deck around Ciri. Okay. Alternatively, he could have gotten 3 golds all over the provision of 10 and up. Uncrate Warrior, I think we can drop that. This is a really good hand. Okay, I'm happy with that.
Notice! All roads lead to Nilfgaard.
Okay, we'll start with the Phantom here. Just in case, if he is gonna go, if he's gonna want to try and push us out of this round, then okay, he's not. It was just one of those contingency plays. Let's put this down while we have the chance and not take any risks. So. Could have been the drum and play might have been a little bit better there, just because the Uncrate Warcrier, we almost know we're gonna get value out of this towards the end, but this is perfectly fine. Alright, Mad Charger. Mad Charge is pretty bad. Siri comes down, that's really good. We love to see Siri. And then the Slave Driver, we do have two locks. So this is hitting for 3, it can hit for 4. But most of the time, oh, that hurts. That really does hurt. Okay. Okay, we'll start with the squirrel here. Let's just get rid of the Siri. If he's got... the only thing I'm thinking of, if he's got... What's it? The Skellige card, where you banish one from the graveyard and deal damage equal to the banishment.
I'll smash your mug! Show this fight, you bastard!
Okay, we can't do much about that. That is gonna be set in stone and locked up, so let's leave that to get its value. Covenant Steel, I'm thinking back row
Cut my paws off, I'll bite
in
this
case
death.
we need to purify, but not the...
The time of the white frost. and
Okay,
white
so he
light.
just purifies that. No skin on my teeth, I'm pretty fine with that purification. Here with some interesting plays. Caldwell could come down. We don't have Scorch, we don't have Last Wish, we don't have Yennefer's Invo. A lot of cards we would need to make Caldwell work really well, but a lot of it missing. We do have a 7-point, we do have an 8-point. Caldwell getting stolen early could also be a little bit of a problem, so let's just do this for now. We'll hit it down by 3. This might be Lost Say territory, though we both are sitting with the Fury in our deck, and it's gonna make things rather interesting. But as long as we have Caldwell Dunn's last play, he won't move after we do Patricidal Fury, so... And he won't move on our opponent's last say either, so when our opponent plays last say and passes, that'll be end of it. Carinthia comes down. I'm interested to see what comes out. A Phantom comes down. Now that's pretty interesting. I mean, he's got a second Phantom in hand, we know that much now. What we could do is we could purify and lock, or we could try and leave that for later on. Here's my concern now, is that the next Phantom that comes down could steal our Caldwell. So with this one, we could just hit him down, and then on the following one, we could... So let's play this out. We'll go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna have a little bit of trouble doing everything we need to do. Just a little bit of trouble. So let's do Siri, okay? Hear me out. We do Siri. He might have to answer Siri, and then if Siri does get answered,
Oh, I sense trouble.
we can focus on destroying the Phantoms, if that makes sense. So, for instance, if he now does have a Siri target, we can simply... Okay, that's fine. He's gonna have to sink those points in this. Let him sink those points in there, and... Oh wait, you aren't activated. He actually deactivated you. Okay, in that case, since you're deactivated, let's try Shoop. I mean, it's the best play we have here, and if... Shoop, for the love of God, if you please... Why do you hate me so much? Shoop, why? Do you hate me so much? Okay, so we're destroying Carinthia just in case this has a way of bouncing it back or anything like that. I don't want to take the risk. I don't believe he will. Okay, that's fine. That comes down. He loses 1 value off it, but that's no big problem. With a 7 on the board, I'm gonna do Caldwell, and if he doesn't answer Caldwell this turn, so here's the play. If he doesn't answer Caldwell, if he doesn't put something down to respect the Caldwell play, what we could do then is we could silence him. We can just silence Caldwell right here, and we'll never have to worry about losing that Caldwell value. The other options now we have is obviously we could go down the route of Kurt to purify this and then lock it. So this will lock at 6, which I'm also pretty happy with. As long as we still have Heimdall and Leader for last say, which in most cases I believe will guarantee.
You shall confess all in due course.
We'll see. We'll just do this for one turn, and then we'll see. Because we locked us at 6. That's fine. And then, as last say, that's also another problem engine, but it's not.
Ill wind blows.
It's not as problematic as this would have been, because that's Caldwell. Like, he's staying on our side of the board for the time being, and that's pretty good, but at any point our opponent could do something. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. Alright, so we don't I mean, Heimdall here is actually not that bad. Heimdall right now is pretty interesting. Hear me out. If we Heimdall here, we could wipe out one of these. But keep in mind, both of them are targeting Caldwell. So at the end of the day, all he's doing, it's still a lot of points, and getting rid of 3 points on top of. But I can't do both. I can't finish the card off. So let's do this.
We'll fight to the last bloody drop in our veins.
We'll throw you down. They're gonna hit Caldwell, which is perfectly fine. He's gonna go down to 7, and then he might hit this and cause us a little bit of an issue, but at the same time, it's not gonna be the end of the world. I guarantee you. He will just need more than 7, which was still. So what the other thing could do is he could hit Caldwell for 1, and then if he hits the Shoop Knight for the other, ooh. I know what's happening. So now we're sitting on top with 5. Caldwell moves. Well, Caldwell is meant to move, but he won't. Okay, so we're gonna activate Leader here. We're gonna play him up front.
It's only the beginning.
And then we'll just do this.
Finally.
Okay, that feels like it's almost enough, but let's see. Can't be 100% sure, and like now, he doesn't get my Caldwell. That's at least the one thing, but he does have enough.
Of course, my lord.
Yeah, he doesn't get Caldwell at the end there. But he does get the victory, which is more important, I guess. Okay, one last try for 7. For 9 wins, I mean, what is this? 9 wins. Let's give it a go.
For Skellige's glory!
Now it's for Skellige's glory, huh? But when I try to say it, you give me something else. How rude. Okay, so we got Flurry here. Not the most threatening leader ability, so that's, I mean, at least that's nice. But we don't know what he has. Okay, I don't mind keeping this just for now. That can be our last discard. This okay is, this hand is okay at best. For round 1, I'm pretty okay with what this is. I'm actually, like, between the cards we have here, Milton might be the one that's. Yeah, that's actually really good. Like, It's an okay bronze start. Once again, we haven't really been trying to win round 1, or
The king pays well for every dryad shout.
we haven't really been trying to win the round, so... Okay, so this just gives a unit bleeding for 3 turns. Yeah. Let's play the Berserker here. The bleeding doesn't affect his armor, so that's pretty nice. And then on top of that, we know that Warcry can come down next turn almost guilt-free. Alternatively, we can also do maybe a Ballista here in the back row just to spread up some of that. We can also go Phantom this turn. Okay, that's...
You fear us. It's good you do.
That's pretty annoying. What's really annoying about it is we don't have a single lock in hand. One lock could change this, but we've been down this road before. We already know that Dwarven Berserker, he loves to hit the Immortals. So... a little unfortunate that that Immortal is 100% gonna get hit. No joke. That is what the Immortal... Watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. Oh, Berserker! What's wrong with you? You didn't let me down. You just, you know, you hit what you were supposed to hit. I'm so proud of you, man. Thank you so much. You don't know how much this means to me. You know, I mean, I know. You know, 2 points to you might not seem like a lot, but to me, it could be everything. Because as we keep saying, 1 point really does matter.
Left, right, left, right.
Okay, so he plays down an engine, that's pretty fine. If I had Scorcher, he would be in a world of hurt, but we don't. We'll do this, we'll just get our own engine going at the same time. Oof, nice hit. Once again, Berserker, you are just really on top of your game. You're doing all the right things. Man, last Scorcher. Oof. I just, you know, when you... We're allowed to dream, right? We're allowed to dream.
It hurts him.
That's perfectly fine. Guarantees that we won't hit that. I'm thinking, do I drop the Phantom down now as a second engine? It's... Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Hear me out. Let's get these engines going. They're pretty good. We're not that far behind. I mean, one Yennefer's Invo just changes this completely for us. So I'm pretty okay with where we are right now. We can also maybe look into Herald. So we've got 2 points stored here. So we can go Herald. That's 7. That puts us on 21. Plus that puts us on 23. And the Herald Pings can give us an... Okay.
As good as dead, that lot.
You lucky man. Now the prospect of pushing has changed quite significantly. All right, can we still do this? What I really want to do is I want to go Heimei here. Let's do this. Let's go Heimei.
Don't you pester me.
Last Wish is a nice draw, so we'll get rid of this. We'll also just hit this down to size quick. And we're still not that far behind to, you know, really be concerned. Once again, we're just one Yennefer's Invo away. We could also maybe Last Wish to find a Scorch. The only thing that scares me about that line of plays, if we find, let's say we find like 2 of our most important cards and we have to banish one. Okay, the Beast comes down. The Beast. Oh, buddy. You know, the more you play, the more you're making a convincing argument that I should go for a Scorch here, but no, this is fine. This is fine. Yennefer's Invo, I would have actually... It was very tempting to maybe go Yennefer's Invo the Beast, but it's okay. The Beast is gone. He's out of the game. We don't have to worry about him a little bit later. Hopefully, we don't have to worry about him later, but... Okay, so we do have Scorch. We do need just a passive round play. Okay, Mad Charge needs to go. That's pretty okay. We need some locks, but I want the gold locks. The Squirrel comes down. That's Not the best, but it is what it is. We will probably banish the beast. If he just does a pass here, I'll scroll, I'll banish the beast just to prevent any kind of renew shenanigans. Though I will say, if he does have a beast, if he does, you know, has a beast on board, usually we can also line up some of the power and get a nice scorch going. Okay, so what are we doing? I'm keeping Last Swish. That's great. That's amazing. Okay, Mad Charge can go, so we'll throw away the Mad Charge. Get Count Coldwell again. Once again, I'm not too concerned about keeping Coldwell in hand. He's 10 points. I know we can get the full value of that, but there's just better cards. Like the Covenant of Steel is a better card. It's with one loss, a quarter chance, like a 1 in 4, a 25% chance we get Shoop or Covenant of Steel. And I think we have to take it. I really do feel like we have to take it. Okay, that's not what I was looking for, but thank you very much. Thank you very much for nothing. Alright, I'm going to have to play a card first before we Last Wish, just in case we get a proactive card. The Runestone can really suck. The best card, I mean the best proactive play we have is Herald here, so let's just start off with this.
They need us.
Hell, maybe our opponent's like, nope, and just does the flurry here. It's probably pretty good to flurry right here. It's you would not only get rid of this, but the skulls take no damage on your side. You would be removing 10 points. So, you know, his flurry would go from an 8-point play to 10. I think it's 10. Yeah. Get a ship. That's just okay. Is it worth a lock? Yeah. There's no other way to deal with this ship. I mean, we could actually, yeah, we could just do this.
I will not bend my neck for
That is probably one of the best scale draw value we'll get, so that is, I think that's the best play around. I mean, the lock, there's going to be bigger things that we might not be able to remove, and we got to keep these locks in hand. I will probably want to go Runestone soon and Last Wish soon. And the Runestone is a whatever play, you know. It'll be if he plays a whatever play, we can then just play the Runestone as a whatever play back right at him. And the Last Wish is just going to be for that Covenant. This is where we're going with this Last Wish now. It's if we end up getting Coldwell, then we get Coldwell and we'll make it work. We'll find a way. Where there is a will, there is a way, and I'm sure we can find a way. Shoop wouldn't also be bad, but grabbing a Shoop now, a little too early.
Here, please. Closer come.
That's interesting. Now we could Yennefer Invo that, like... It's a lot of points, to be honest. It is a lot of points. Okay, let's do the Runestone here, because that is a sort of a whatever play. So let's see if we can... Ooh, that's not bad at all. What's not bad is this Uncrate Greatsword doing this and just... That is actually genuinely pretty decent. So no, we're not gonna Yennefer Invo that anymore. It was very interesting, because if we were to, you know, even a neutral 5 points, it's actually so good. Even though we might be losing a little bit, I'm still considering bringing this on. Okay, with the Uncrate Greatsword on board, I don't have too much that does damage. Do I have anything else that does damage? We got Tourney Joust, we got the O'Dimm.
Your vision will guide us.
Okay, so that's pretty fine. I think it's a good time to Last Wish now and see if we can find the Covenant of Steel. Getting the Covenant would be pretty good. It would let us really start playing out. Ooh, you're beautiful.
I could do this all day.
That is beautiful. Very happy. We do have, obviously, the largest unit on board right now, and a little scary about that, but push comes to shove, I can start heralding this down if I really need it, and I can, we can determine that shortly, so we'll see what he does, because we are going to put the Ciri down. As soon as we put the Ciri down, he's going to be like, okay, this needs to go.
I accept your challenge, sir. Stand and fight.
That's really good on his part. I don't want to
You talked enough.
mess with that right now, so let's just do it like this. Get our Ciri going. I mean, she has to start now, and I think this between the Urshan and our options to take down the Covenant of Steel, or him needing to take down Covenant of Steel, I think we're gonna be fine with the Scorch. This just needs one more boost and we're golden. Okay, Rapture goes down. Rapture comes down. I could Scorch this for only 7. Actually, this is actually really good for us. Despite what it looks like, this is really good for us. As long as he doesn't boost back there, we're gonna have a really fun time. The problem with having this fun time at the moment is we need something. Hear me out. Hear me out. How crazy does this sound? What if we move the greatsword back here? We purify the great. Oh, we can just purify the greatsword. Yeah. And then, but then I wanna. Oh, it's fine. Let's just purify the greatsword here. Give him another problem.
Do not scorch the innocent.
Just give him another problem to deal with. Like, yeah, now he still has to use some sort of removal back here, which is fine. If he does, that's another card before he gets to Ciri Dash. And if Urshan comes down and there's gonna be flames. There's going to be flames. And it's not the nice kind of flames. It's not like... That's pretty good. That's honestly, like, speaking is pretty good, because this is... Oh my god, what? Okay. That just happened. I could not get luckier on this line of play. That was the most beautiful thing we've seen. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, that's so much wasted on trying to make that work. Let me show you something now. This is where it gets completely bonkers. I'm actually feeling like a Heimdall play is not bad right now. I don't want to move anything into any other lane or row or anything like that, so I want things to stick here as they are. So let's do this. Yeah, that's fine.
Humans are not to be trusted.
Bring you to the front. I'm actually very happy about just doing that. Let him play another card, and then we can even Yennefer Invo if need be. I'm just keeping it like this right now. I'm trying to just slow it down. It's a very slow play for the sake of Heimdall and for like Scorch or anything like that.
Maybe the bags of the heat while I'm at it.
I'm gonna just Yennefer Invo this now. That got all the value it needed, and it would have been nice, but Yennefer Invoing it right now, it also means that one armor won't block our Heimdall play, as well as he didn't get the 3-point trigger off that, so that's really good for us, honestly. I will say the Dennis Kramer play was kind of stupid. It means that this card could never transform, and at the end of the round, transforming that for extra 3 points could matter. Let's just see what he has. But I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really good about this. I think we have another 9-win game. I think we have another 9-win run here. So close. I'm feeling the tingling. I'm feeling electricity. Just. Okay, so the cursed scroll comes down. Cool. Boiling oil comes down, which is, oh, buddy, you're just use it. Use your reckless flurry. Should have come down there. Reckless flurry should have 100% come down there. I am so sorry about this, but it's been a pleasure playing with you, Renter Tickus, and I hope next time you have a little bit more luck. Take care. And Harold can just pass. That's it. Like, there's no way. 30 points in one card. No Scorch, no Igni, nothing can reach us. We did it. Am I celebrating too soon? No. There we go. 9 wins. That's what I'm talking about. This deck made it. Honestly, when I dropped this deck, I didn't have that level of confidence in it, but we made it. And let's see what premium we get this time. Give me something beautiful. Give me something beautiful here. A golden siege. I didn't have that, to be honest with you. Very happy to get it. Very happy that we had this run. And that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time. Peace out. Have fun.